Watch your mouth. Where do I even start with this one? This right here, I mean, come on. And I didn't want to come with any content or even any saying anything on this until I seen what Cameron said, because I didn't really want to jump the gun. Watch your mouth. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Inside Speaks. I am Inside, and this platform right here, we love to talk about the hot topics or the things that are currently going on in social media, right? In the social media realm. Now, here's my thing, okay? Before we even get into this, right? There's a time and a place for everything. And listen, we grown. Like, we grown. We're not gonna like dibble dabble on this too much, because I wanted to wait to see what Cameron was gonna say back on the reason why he chose to take him off the show, which y'all are gonna find out my take on this, and may be a lot different from what y'all may think. And here's my take. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, and leave some comments, because I really want to know what you guys think, man. Because just think about this. These guys been hanging out for years. Just like Corey, you know how we do. We just pass by each other. Pass by each other. Hey, what's up, man? Quick. If we in the room, we get it chill. We vibing. Doing what we do. And at that time, we may say some old off the wall throw stuff, but in those environments, it's cool. Not a problem. But let's just think about this, okay? And he did this so well. Cameron broke this down so well by, giving his way of looking at this. And anybody with some type of what we used to call home training would get this, right? When there's a woman, you know what I'm saying, a young lady, a woman, period, in the room, there's a certain way you should carry yourself. You know what I mean? You could be you could be the masculine male, you could be the alpha male, you can do all that, but there's a way you could carry yourself. And the way he broke this down was just perfect. It got to where it needed to get to, and it served the point, and it gave a clear understanding on how this goes. And then you got, the other side of this, because you have the young lions like, man, that's the homie. How you gonna kick the homie out over the female? You see, this is where the disconnect. But we're gonna break it down and put some context, right? So what Cameron's said, right? And this is just me giving my take on this. What he was basically saying was, you think about this. There's a young lady in the room. She's, doing her job. Let's start there. Doing her job, doing what she do. Not really paying attention to you like that. Not even giving you no signs like that. But, boom, doing what she's supposed to do. Staying in her lane. Being respectful. Then you got somebody coming in the room, disturbing that. Like, they're disturbing that energy and that vibe, right? I would ruffle some feathers too. But he took it a step further, though. Think about this as your niece. Now, this is not the first time, people. Let's listen. In the entertainment world, there's something that you can always count on. There's going to be some disrespect somewhere. There's going to be someone not agreeing the way someone should carry themselves. People's character sometimes is not the same way they play the character that they show. And the character that I'm talking about, the character, the way they present themselves and carry themselves. And I really think we are not, allowing her to do enough speaking, But at the end of the day, I have the utmost respect for what he's done. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie. After bro said that they actually edited the show, he actually did a lot more than what we got to see. I'm gonna put it like this: I don't care how cool you are. I don't care how long. You're not finna disrespect anybody that's on my team damn who you are. Period. But I believe Cameron handled that the perfect way. You know what I mean? He had some damn patience. Not me. But it is what it is. You know, um, just gotta watch what you say, carry yourself the right way, know where you at, know who you around. The whole thing about her dude being there, that situation could have went left. Everybody don't go for it. And here's the thing, bro he was drunk. He was. Hey, the funny thing, he said every time I said it, he drunk. Like, life can slap you up and down, man. But it's a bad look for Adrian Broner. It's a great look for Cameron. Gotta do better. Gotta do better. Let's go. It's inside. Make sure that like, subscribe, and leave some comments, man. Don't be that guy. It's up.